Hello, everyone. So IRCC today announced the eligibility criteria for the open work permits for the families of workers in Canada. Now it's super complicated the way they've explained it, but I just thought I'm going to come here and break it down. This video is going to be long, so you'll have to be patient, and also I'll try to do it in parts, but it's going to be long, so be prepared. So if I have to say it in simple words, the eligibility is broken down in three categories. The first is if you, as the principal applicant, so somebody who's already in Canada on a work permit, they've applied for PR. So that's one category. And it's one of the economic programs. So Express Entry is included in that. There's Atlantic Immigration, there's the childcare program, there's PNP programs, there's the Rural Northern Immigration Program, there's the Startup Business Class, there's the Agri-Food Pilot. So all those programs are eligible. I'm also looking in the computer because I don't want to give you wrong information. So if you've applied for your PR through one of these pathways, then your partner is eligible to apply, or your family is eligible to apply. Even your children are eligible in that category, as long and the NOC codes don't matter. It can be anything. The only conditions that you have to meet are, as a principal applicant, that you have a valid work permit or are approved for a work permit which is employer specific, or an open work permit which is a non-family member. The second is your work permit must be issued or approved because of your PR application. So it's not that you're on a PGWP and you've applied for your PR. Then your partner is not eligible. Then you have to meet all the NOC code requirements. But if you don't want to be eligible under the NOC code requirements, then you should have applied for PR, and your work permit should also been issued based on your PR application, whether it's a closed work permit or an open work permit. That's the primary criteria. The second criteria is that you've not applied for your PR, but your work permit is issued based on an eligible pathway to permanent residence. Now, Express Entry is not a part of it, because obviously for Express Entry, your work permit is issued. It's a bridging open work permit, and it's issued after you apply for your PR, right? Cannot be issued before you've applied for your PR. So, but any program where it's employer driven, there, let me give you an example. You've applied for a PNP in New Brunswick, let's say, and you received your work permit based on the New Brunswick PNP, but you've not applied for your PR yet. In that case, also your family is eligible for an open work permit, and your NOC code doesn't matter. It can be tier 01, 2, 3, 4, doesn't matter. You can still apply for your family as well. But the only conditions as a principal applicant will be that you must have your valid work permit, or you would have at least received a port of entry letter, and your work permit or authorized work permit must be valid for at least 6 months, and then you're on pathway to permanent residence through one of these programs, right? So that's, and you are living or plan to live in Canada. That's the criteria for this pathway. Now let's say you are not applying for PR and you have an open work permit, postgraduate work permit. In that case, then you have to meet all the requirements of the NOC code. So no more 4 and 5 tier jobs eligible. Tier 01, all jobs are eligible if you're in tier 0 and 1. And 2 and 3, there are only certain occupations that are eligible. Obviously, the NOC codes have been posted already on the website, and if you want, you can even check our Instagram account. We've posted the NOC codes that are eligible under tier 2 and 3.